So in this video, we are going to know a few special features of English. Those are, you might listen up to now. There are two languages, that is formal and informal, right? You might listen up to now, formal language and informal language, right? And what are these? Where do we use? Why do we use? When do we use? To whom do we use? So those are details we are going to know now. Before that, formal language, formal English will use to the elders and the officials and teachers who are more than us, superiors, right? Superiors. So for these, we'll use formal language. And coming to informal language will use to peer group. Peer group mean here with a same age group who are equal age to us, called normally peer group, right? Peer group are to the friends, are to the younger than us, or inferiors. So the language with these people we have to use formal, with these people we have to use informal. So what are they are normally? So if you meet any superior or a teacher, will greet first with a good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, right? Whereas if you meet a friend, we don't use this and we use direct hi or hello, right? It is the difference actually, right? Even in greetings also we have formal and informal. So that's what here we are going to know. What are next step? After greeting, we'll ask here, how do you do? How do you do is a formal language to ask to these people, particular group of people. And whereas the same meaning gives, but informal is that, how are you? Right? How are you is for them, how do you do is for these people. And we don't use how are you to these people, and you may use these to them, no problem, right? So these we don't use because informal, because we'll use these for inferiors. If we use the same to the superiors is the wrong. And the expressions which we use for to superiors, if you use these for inferiors, no problem, they feel proud actually, right? So that's what or else you use the expressions which related to them, right? And normally if you want to ask any question, and to these people will ask that, can I ask a question, can I ask something, is very informal. And here we don't use can I ask or shall I ask, it is for inferiors. And here I would like to ask a question, I would like to ask a question, right? And also would you please, would you please give time, would you please give time, or don't mind, don't mind if I ask a question. So we are taking permission here, we are taking permission here, and we are demanding here. Normally to the superiors we have to take permission first, then we will ask. And here no need of taking any permission, direct we will ask or order, right? And here, so if you are going to meet them first, here we'll ask whether you ask or not, come in or shall I? So these we'll ask here direct, because we don't want to give very good respect to them because they are younger than us, because they are same group to us, because they are friends of us, because they are inferior to us. No need to take a very permission and polite language here, but they are elders, they are officials, they are teachers, they are superiors than us. We have to take permission not to ask like that. Instead of that, we'll ask, would you please, would you please give me permission? Or could you please give me permission? Or at least, may I? These are three expressions we have to, right? And when they have completed the conversation, after you have met friend or a superior, and you have these are different ways to ask them, ways to approach, ways to talk to them. And when the conversation has come to end, normally with our friends we'll say bye, meet you tomorrow, bye, meet you tomorrow. But here we don't use that. Thank you, thank you. And if you are very polite still, thank you for your patience, thank you for your valuable time that you have allotted for me. So like that expressions we have to use to them, right? So these are very formal. Sometimes, formal language is the very good. Suppose you are going to ask permission, you are going to seek something from your superiors. The language that you used impress them, and it is also one of a major factor to get what you want. That language, the language which you use make favor to us, especially for this group of people, right? May these people are in other mood, may they are irritated, may they are angry, may they are somewhat pressure, but the language of formal, if you go and ask them, would you please allow me, so then they'll become cool and they immediately give permission to you. Or else if you ask, shall I come in, then you'll add a little more irritation to them. They reject your proposal. So even language that you use is very important, to whom that you are using, at what time you are using is very important to you. So that's what here we have to have an idea on formal and informal languages. So in net there are many other expressions, what are formal, what are informal. So go and have a look on them, get prepare a notes, and try to practice daily one or two at least. Then you come to know the variation between informal and formal expressions. Then it definitely helps you a lot in your professional and even personally also, right? So hope you have an idea now what is informal and formal. Just it's a try to you to give. There are two languages, and which is for friends is one, and which is for officials is one. Only that intention to make this video. So hope you have an idea that there is informal and formal languages in English, not only single language, right? There are different expressions. Depends on the person that we are going to meet. We have to choose a language. So have a look on remaining expressions which are formal and informal, and be good and deal with a good language to a person that you are going to deal with, right? Thank you all. We will meet again with one more topic in further. Bye.